Welcome back to the basement.
Welcome back to the basement yard. What the heck are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Oh no,
senpai.
Don't bring that. Oh. That's the Riddler now.
Oh, that bad?
No, it was good technically. It was just.
What shirt are you wearing?
Oh, I thought we were just gonna let this one go.
He giggled on his way over.
Sorry, I missed church today. I was at the Rainforest Cafe gooning.
Oh, that means jerking off.
Hey man, you're fired. You're not allowed to wear that.
I thought it'd be a funny little haha.
Yeah.
I also thought we were just gonna like gloss over it, but now I'm here.
Well, no one wants to glaze over your shirt. Okay,
Yeah,
I think
unless
everyone
it's
is,
you. Apparently, gooner got him.
Got him. You did get him because
Yeah.
he's gooning, which we've learned recently.
Means beating your
from
wiener.
the youth means cranking your dank.
Yeah, choking your chicken.
Weekly.
As they would.
It's
What's weekly?
It is
This
a
is
weekly. This is a
weekly.
weekly episode. Yeah.
Oh,
Stroking your shaft.
Right.
right. Yeah.
He goes shit.
Tickling your feather, dusting your bookcase.
Tugging your boat.
That's a better one.
That's a good one. You know.
Tying up your whoever you have for ransom. Welcome back to the basement yard. We're having a great time.
That was bad. That was bad. But that's also like you're wearing a shirt confessing to a crime, indecent exposure.
You know, I'm just gonna get off the shirt. I have a gift for everybody here today.
Oh.
We talked about stadium foods, and it turns out the Tiramisu Yankee Cup.
Shut the fuck up.
My cousin at Fortunato's Bakery makes them. and
Your cousin is Fortunato?
My cousin.
Your cousin is the Fortunato Bakery?
Wait, he is Fortunato?
He's Fortunato.
Wow.
Wait, your cousin is the bakery?
Yeah, they work. Yeah.
And you never told us this before.
It's their bakery?
It's
Or
their bakery.
Well, who else's would it be?
Wait, your cousin is Fortunato? I'm saying it like it's Geppetto or like Pinocchio.
Yeah, well, like, we're
this
from-
is his way of slowly reintroducing the idea that he's more rich than you.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
We're,
Which is so crazy.
That's
Joey's
so fucked up.
pissed. Absolutely.
We're from the same like town in Italy where my whole family's from. Either way, tiramisu.
I was about to talk shit about Italians.
What? Are you talking about Italy like the country, or are you talking about Epcot or something?
I'm talking about Italy.
Which one have you been to more?
I will keep them all. I will keep them all.
Wait, so these are
what's in the box?
Tiramisus.
Dude.
Yeah, I got you.
Sue me. Tiramisu me. Don't sue me, but tiramisu me.
Tiramisu. I'll get out too. We're allowed one bad one per
Yeah.
day. How do they look?
Oh, they're dusty little whores.
They're little dusty broads.
And they're actually in the helmets.
Yes, they're
Oh, they got helmets?
the real one.
Look at this.
Oh
me
my
that-
god.
Dust.
Thank you.
Give me that dusty cake.
Oh my god. Dude, I had a tiramisu recently and I accidentally sucked in while I ate it and
Yeah,
almost
we were
choked and
out to
died.
dinner together.
Oh yeah, you were there.
Oh.
Yo, these are dusty whores.
And they're like heavy too. Yeah. This is a big. Are the helmets normally this big? By the way, Yankee helmets. I wouldn't need it if it was a Mets helmet.
Yeah.
I would absolutely. I would. Don't tell anybody.
I love tiramisu.
Are we just going for it?
I think so, right?
What's the dust on top? Is it like espresso powder or is it cocoa? Do we know what it is?
Cocoa?
Cocoa.
I think it's cocoa powder.
It's the official one from the stadium.
They went to the stadium?
No, they make it and then send it to the stadium.
Oh fuck me, that is good.
They don't make it at the stadium?
No. I don't know if that's a spoiler.
That
Dude.
seems. Is it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Oh, that moss car is pony.
Yeah. It's poning right now.
Oh,
It's
look at
poning
that.
me.
Pwned.
Get pwned, dude.
Oh yeah.
Your cousin?
Your cousin did this?
Your cousin tastes amazing. You got a good tasting cousin.
Damn, this is stupid.
Runs in the family.
All
You're disgusting.
You gooning
You're disgusting. We were joking around and now you're making it
We're joking
real.
around about tasting your delicious cousin.
Yeah, not you.
And now you want to make it about you, the guy that jerks off at Rainforest Cafe? Get him, police.
You think any police watch this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I one time, here's a fun story while we're doing this. There was a kid in our neighborhood that was like, he became like a teacher or like worked in a school.
Oh, you told us the story.
And he was a weirdo. I don't know if I told Ant this story. He was a weirdo and would like post pictures with like his students, like high school students. Like, haha, I wonder if she'll take me to prom. And I would just tag the NYPD in his post.
I don't know
I wanted to listen. I'm being
What? No.
Dust gotcha. There he goes. That's the oldest man cough I've ever heard you give. Why did you put it like that?
Because it's is what it is.
Wait, empty?
No. There's still a bit more, but the choking, I think that was God sending me a message.
I can't eat in the fucking mic because someone's gonna punch me in the mouth.
Well, it's what it is. But
Look at this sloppy bitch.
I know, dude. Eat that little. Yeah, eat it, you fucking bastard. Ugh, tiramisu, man. That's something the Italians got right.
Mm-hmm.
That and pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even.
Probably a couple more things, maybe.
Cavatelli.
I'll take that.
Isn't that pasta?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't make pasta, did they?
I think originally.
Well, they kind of stole it from China.
I think it was the Chinese.
Yeah.
China.
China.
China made it all.
Big pasta, tall, Mexican pasta. Okay. Got it. Yes. Yes, got him.
I don't think.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much for that present,
Do
though.
they have Mexican pasta?
I don't.
My thanks was interrupted.
Yeah.
You
Just wanted to say thank you to you.
Fuck you.
Fortunato, though, not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Not
what's
you,
them?
your cousin. Thank you to your cousin, Fortunato's Bakery. I'm sure they need all the help they can get.
Did you pay for this?
No, he's a good guy.
Okay, good.
He's
All
a
right.
good guy.
Thank you, Fortunato.
He's a good guy. If it was Aunt's Bakery,
Is that his real name?
I mean, Fortunato's got to be the last name.
Yeah, but there's no way. That's like your last name. It's like being Frank Fortune. It's kind of cool.
That would be really
Hi, I'm
cool.
Frank Fortunato. I'd
It'd be like
"Damn,
Richie
dude."
Rich.
Yeah,
Who named
exactly.
Richie Rich? Was Richie Rich's real name?
It was a movie, fake movie about a fake boy.
I mean, but it was also, I think, a cartoon. It was like it was a comic strip or something like that.
If it was a cartoon, it was also fake then.
Yeah, but like,
Dude, Richie Rich was so sick. Your friends come over, you got a McDonald's in your crib?
yo, that movie. I don't know when the last time you watched it was. It might not be good today standards, but like that movie is so fucking great.
I love it.
Like his boy's got like the sniffer gun, and
Yeah,
he can like
yeah.
sniff shit,
Yeah.
and it looks like a big fucking pig's nose or whatever.
Bro, it's just a guy. You have your own scientist inventor in the basement.
Or what about they got a whole lab, and then they're shooting shit. They're shooting their boys out of fucking chairs onto a blob or something.
You remember that?
God damn,
their
dude.
vault was in Mount Rushmore.
Dude, that place was so sick.
Mount Rushmore? Oh, their
I meant
house.
the movie and
Yeah,
their
yeah,
house
yeah.
in the movie. But yeah, he was just like, thanks for playing with me. Here's $100 bills, kids.
Yeah, what?
Unbelievable. Put a couple kids in fucking overalls and then give them $100 bills. I'm ready to watch that movie.
Hell yeah, dude. I love
That's
that movie.
that's such a good movie. And yeah, the McDonald's in the crib. I would have been fucking Don Vito size by the end of that fucking year. There's no way.
If you could have something in your house where you could press a button and it makes that food, whatever it is, what would you put?
Colossal king crab legs. What's funny
Snap
about that?
answer.
So
What's
fast.
funny about?
So you
What-
press a
can I
button?
ask you a question? What's funny about that?
I'm not laughing. Giggles was laughing.
Yo, you giggle too, bitch. You're a giggle guy.
I was giggling
He's a
because his giggle made me giggle.
Too many giggles. Pull back the
Infectious
giggles.
giggle.
Draw back the giggles. What the fuck is funny about that? Giggles.
So you want to press a button, colossal king crabs show up with the side of butter.
Wait, can I make the? Can it be any dish, or can it have to be like a singular food item?
I mean it's
Because if it's a
things
singular
that go
food item,
together.
all right. So then I can make a dish.
No. Like you can't be like, okay, this potatoes and like you can't make
Well-
like a dinner plate. It's just
Oh.
like foods like spaghetti and meatballs or like you know what I mean, like things that kind of go
That's
together.
a good one.
Colossal
I think
king
colossal
crab.
king crab legs. But oh man, see that's such a tough
I don't
one.
even know what I would pick.
How many do you get per press?
You could just press it.
You can
Whatever.
press once per day.
Maybe.
How many more do you
Ant
fucking need?
Ant, just so you guys know, Ant loves these like deep hypothetical questions because I think he gets off. I think he goons to the idea of like potentially like stumping someone with a question because he'll be like, if you can only be dead for one hour of one day, but then you get all the money in the world for the next 2 days, would you do it? And we're like, I don't know. And he's like, yeah.
What food would you pick?
Wings?
Chicken wings?
That's such a like it's non-luxury. You can get good chicken wings seemingly anywhere.
I think it's more about just like instantaneous. I could just get it.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't want it to be that messy. so that's a bad answer.
Joey's gonna go with like foie gras or something.
No, I don't even
What about a singular slider?
one
One slider is
slider?
so stupid
But-
because I'd be better off hungry than having eaten only one slider.
Well, I'll press it twice.
No, you only get one press per day. We just said that. We should set the rules.
So then it'll be 5 sliders.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
5 sliders is crazy.
Oh, so I give them out. I'd be
Nah, you can do 5 sliders. 6 hot dogs.
6 hot dogs at the press of a button?
5 hot dogs.
What would I pick? Maybe like I would pick like brisket.
Oop.
Cause like I never eat that.
Hell yeah.
Because like I'm not gonna order it, and like I usually don't go to like barbecue places. So like
Just like a
you're in the
piece
mood
of-
for brisket, bang,
Just
boom.
like brisket that just spits at you.
Yeah.
You know. Just
Welcome
like,
to fucking Flavortown.
You know what it would be? I would.
What is the adjective he usually uses? This is like donkey kicking good or something
yeah,
like that.
It's donkey sucking sauce or
Yeah.
some shit like that. Finger licking donkey fucking sauce.
Oh my god, this burger's donkey fucking.
Yeah.
It's like finger donkey fucking delicious sauce.
First of all, if you're gonna do an impression of American cultural and food icon Guy Fieri,
Yeah.
make sure you do it with some respect, okay?
No, I love
He's
him.
Guy Fieri's here.
Yeah.
He's
And he's got like an expensive watch on. He's got like emo fucking spiky necklace.
he's got an expensive watch. He's got a fucking exactly. I'm just gonna repeat what you said. He's got a
like-
bike chain bracelet.
This fucking hot dog is gangster. And then you put a little bit of fucking donkey fuck sauce on it. It's fucking gangster. I love him.
Oh, take a look at this lasagna. This lasagna is fucking gangster.
Yeah, he loves gangster.
He loves
dude.
gangster, and then he loves just like no, he'd be like, oh my god, wow, the really like the balance of flavor and heat and acidity and salty, it's absolutely perfect. This will lick the fucking fingers off your dead grandma. You know, just like the whiplash of going between those two. Like,
He's like, look at this fucking lasagna. If you press on it, that is donkey face fucking good.
oh, guys, have you ever had a pig fucker? Well, look at this fucking hamburger right here. It's like, I wish.
Those sliders are shit kicking. Right
I
here,
wish-
these are shit kicking
I
gangster
wish.
sliders.
I wish. First of all, I'd love to go to one of Guy Fieri's restaurants because he's just like,
my God.
you love nachos? They're coming in a garbage can. Like,
Yeah.
the guy's just all over the fucking place.
Eat it out of a pail, you pig.
exactly. All right, we know what you asked for. You like cream corn? Here it is in a trough. You know, like,
Oof, would love cream corn.
I'd love cream corn. But I would love him to get like a food show, but it's just like uncensored. Let's see what Guy Fieri has rolled up his sleeve, because every time he describes food, he's borderline cursing.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like almost sexual.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh,
Yeah, he
you know,
does do
like
that.
he does that. He's just like, let me get, and he has like 30 rings on, which I can't make fun of because I like rings too.
Yeah.
But like
His are haunted, though.
his are haunted, and there's so many, and they're so big. His hands are this far apart. Period.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, "Oh, hold on, let me get a taste of that."
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, really bitchin'. You have done something culinarily that has not been seen since probably like the French New Wave. That's absolutely gorilla tits. You know,
Yeah.
like this gets a gorilla tits on the Guy Fieri scale.
Fucking love it, man. By the way, Guy's Grocery Games. That
Great show.
I didn't realize that it was Guys. Like, I thought it was like Guys Grocery Games. It's like, oh, you know, a couple of guys. This is the grocery games that guys play. I didn't realize it was Guy.
How did you not?
Because I didn't
realize-
know that he hosted it.
Name one other famous guy.
I didn't think it was a specific guy. I thought
So
it was
you
guys.
think they were just going with like
It was just dudes on the
the
show.
Guy's Grocery? So you think that they, because they're at like 30 seasons and it's been on for like 2 years.
Yeah.
You think in the year of our Lord 2025, the Food Network would have gotten away scot-free with having a show that segregates men from women?
Wasn't really thinking that deep. I was just like, oh,
Hosted
it's a bunch
by
of guys
fucking
playing games.
flaming t-shirt connoisseur Guy Fieri?
Yeah, dude.
No way, dude.
He just pulls up to set in a fucking like hydraulic fucking car.
He pulls up.
Yeah.
You know, with fucking, low rider playing, low rider. And he's just like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah. Dude, I love that show. I actually went back and watched, because I watch a lot of Food Network. I watched season 1, episode 1.
It's a great show.
of his show, and he looks and dresses the exact same, and he just pulls up to this like shack on the side of the road, and there's just this fucking woman cooking, no AC, tiny window,
Yeah.
and he's like, "This fucking burger is donkey teeth," or whatever the fuck he says. Like, and it's just, I was like, "Yo, this show's
Oh
fucking
man,
great. It's consistent."
I don't know what you're doing to this brisket and this buffalo sauce, but let me tell you, it's absolutely rooster knuckles. I mean, this is bananas. He loves to do that. Like, it's an animal and a body part, and that's
Apparently, he hates eggs. Hates eggs.
Really?
that's a strange one.
Hates it.
Is it
Every
weird
dish.
that he hates eggs, or is it weird that you know? How do you know?
Because he was gooning over him at the Rainforest Cafe.
Do you hate eggs?
No, I love eggs.
Yeah.
I like eggs. Got no issue with eggs.
I get,
know?
I get the people though that like when they're eating eggs, while they're eating it, they're like, "Oh, I'm eating eggs."
Yeah, I get if
No,
you're
what
gonna
does-
look at
what
it
does that
like
even mean?
you're eating a. I'm not gonna say the A word, but you're eating a
What's the A word? Ass.
B O.
What am I?
A boat.
Aborted?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
but they're
there it
not
is.
aborted.
Oh, so then you're just eating like.
No.
I don't know what eggs
No,
are.
I-
Do you know?
What?
Wait, you,
Clearly, what?
do you know that? Like, I actually learned this
I
later in life.
I was always under the assumption that they were just like,
Aborted eggs.
yeah.
No.
No.
So chickens will lay eggs.
Don't fucking. You're wearing a shirt about jerking off at a restaurant.
And
Don't
you know,
fucking.
do you know what eggs
and
are?
that
person knows more than you about eggs.
You know eggs? You know what eggs are?
Yes.
Okay, well that didn't really instill any confidence in me. Chickens will lay eggs.
I know.
But like they're always going to lay eggs. They don't lay eggs when they're pregnant. They just lay them. But the only
so
way
they're
that
just
they
firing off blanks.
fly, yeah. But the only way is if they like are inseminated. Then it will be like an animal. That's to my knowledge.
I thought they had to be incubated.
See, I don't know what any of this shit means.
I'm under the assumption that chickens are just firing off eggs.
Honestly, I'm with Guy now. I kind of fucking hate these things too. I was
Either
watching,
way, I'm eating them. Let's get that
yeah,
out
I'm
of
fine
the
with
way.
them. I was watching an
A
episode.
double
of that-
yolk? No,
Double
we're
yolk.
talking about good luck.
That's amazing. I was watching an episode of that show.
You can talk.
I was very confused at why you fucking like curled. I was watching an episode of that show, and then it was just like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Like, you can only make it from this aisle, and it's the aisle with dog food. And then the next episode is just like, this is in memory. It was like, it got like so serious because like one of the chefs on that show died.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was like a pretty not problematic, but like he made some statements that people were like pissed about.
The chef? Or
Yeah. Not Guy Fieri, not American Treasure. Guy Fieri.
Oh.
He was
Why
just
are you
like.
bringing that up?
Because it was just funny. Again, the whiplash of like going from like, all right, you have to run down, you have to find roasted edamame, you have to find dairy, like something that starts with D in this aisle. And then the next episode is just like,
We are gathered here today.
let me taste his ashes. Finger licking donkey butt.
Yeah, well, he went down, but he went down gangster.
You're right about the eggs.
The eggs, they just lay them, right?
They just lay them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
No roosters
Chickens, fix your.
Yeah, if there's no roosters around, they're still just like laying eggs. So that's why if you have a chicken, you can just get free eggs because they're going to lay them.
I mean, I know people. I should know this better. I know people with chickens.
Yeah, but you don't have one.
I don't have any chickens.
I wouldn't. Never
Nah,
mind.
it's a
They
lot.
peck. I don't like that they peck.
I mean,
I got attacked by a chicken.
You got attacked by one?
I got attacked by one.
When did
and I
you
got
get-
attacked by goats.
Okay. Explain.
I went to a petting zoo farm, and they just have like all these animals together in like a giant thing, and you could just walk in. And then the chickens were running up to me and, like trying to eat the hair on my legs, I guess. I don't know. Or they were just trying to hurt me. And then the goats would, I don't know if it's like this is how they play, but they would run from across the pen right into my shins. And I was just like, dude, you fucking kidding me? Like, am I going to have to kick one of these goats?
That is kind of crazy. I've never like
was so
I've been
cute.
to like petting zoos and stuff. Not where like I don't think you can get in with chickens.
Bro, there's chickens. There was sheep. There was these giant like cow-like things, but I don't know what the fuck it was. It had a giant hump like a fucking camel, and it was made of fat. Touching that was disgusting, dude.
What are animals, dude?
Yeah, honestly, I was just like, what the hell's going on? And then there was goats, there was llamas, there was alpacas. Those are cool, but they kind of freak me out because their teeth look like George Washington's.
And also, they'll spit in your fucking face.
I've never been spit on by an
I got
alpaca.
spit at. I got spit at by one, and let me tell you, disgusting.
What did it taste like?
Not in my mouth.
Oh, I was just testing. I didn't know if that was something that happened.
I'm gonna
to
keep
you.
going. Honestly, I can't.
No, it's very good. I loved it. Thank you so much, by the way.
Thank you. Get your cousin in here.
Fortunato?
Let him come. You stay home.
Frank Fortunato, there he is. I would like to talk about, I saw this in the news recently, that apparently, like in China, adults are using pacifiers to like chill out. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of on board.
Oh, okay. Here, hold on one sec. I have a gun under here. I'm gonna pass it to you.
What's the big deal?
Come on, brother. We're not beating the being whiny crybaby a millennial allegation.
I mean, I don't know who's making that.
Every person about our generation.
Whatever.
Dude, that's awful.
What? I'm just a pacifier?
You're gonna tell me if I walked in here
Yeah.
and I had a pacifier in my mouth and I was going,
Yeah.
you wouldn't fucking hate me?
Yeah, I'd probably slap it out of your mouth. But I'm saying, like, if we lived in a society where everyone had one, it was cool.
I don't think we should live in that society.
Do you think, like, you don't think the idea of a pacifier, like, if you were using one right now, like, you wouldn't enjoy that experience a bit?
You know, I guess I have to step back a little bit. I can't with confidence say I would or wouldn't. I think the idea of putting a pacifier in my mouth as a grown-ass fucking man would deter me from doing that.
That's because society has put parameters on what you can and
my
cannot
God.
do.
If there is any way that like therapists can be like, yo, if your therapist told you tomorrow, Joey, I think you should suck on a pacifier.
Right.
Are you doing it?
Do you don't respect me? If that's how you're talking to me? You think my therapist could talk me into literally anything?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you seem pretty jazzed. If your therapist was just like, Joey, listen, you deal with a lot of, you know, like, not a lot. You've been open about your dealings with anxiety and stuff like that. You still, well, no, apparently you don't shave your legs anymore. You're 5'2". I think what might work best for you is if you had this here bobo.
Right.
Dad, you want a bobo?
You clearly have not even sniffed a therapist.
No,
or therapy.
I can't. I'll be honest with you. I've never even met one. Like, I don't even know anyone that does.
You've never met a therapy?
Not that I know of, at least. I know someone that works in like clinical therapy.
I actually have never. Have I seen a therapist in the wild?
Do you see them out and like they're like out and then you see them and you're just like,
No.
Can you like spot them?
I did invite my old therapist to something once.
Really?
And he said no.
What was it?
I think it was like the launch of the hot sauce, one of the hot sauces.
Yo,
I was like, yo, if you want to come, just come. And he's just like, all right, I'm good. He didn't say that, but he's like, oh, I'll let you know. And I was like,
I think it's like a thing that they're not supposed to be like
Probably,
fraternizing
yeah.
with their clients.
yeah, probably.
Patients, I should say. Excuse me.
That's sad. What if you guys could have made really good friends and now you can't? 'Cause you need
We wouldn't have.
right.
Well, what if he was just like, I'll come to this hot sauce event if you take this passy and you suck on it like a widow wine.
Yeah, if he said it like that, then I'd probably just fire him. But yeah, that's not how it would go.
I mean, you don't think that this is just like contributing to like the negative view that people have of millennials being unable to deal with just like the smallest of stressors in the world?
I think that every generation is going to look down on the next one no matter what.
Yeah, but that happens because it's like our music was better, or this is when you could go out and you could buy a burger and Coke for $3.
I mean,
not because you're fucking sitting in the club and you're sucking on a passy.
no one's saying suck the pass in the club.
Why not? If you're giving them free reign to suck away, they'll suck about.
Maybe.
Don't people suck them at raves? The pacifiers?
I heard that. That's like a weird. I think they're sucking a couple things at raves, if we're being honest. I think I heard that like it's like a when you trip, it's
Yeah.
like a feeling of like,
Calms
oh
you.
fuck.
Yeah.
It like calms you down.
Centers you.
Have you ever
No, wait, hold on. Yeah, wait a sec.
wait, what are you doing?
You seem like you might know something about this.
No, it was inquisitive.
I remember when we were,
Have you ever done ecstasy?
No, I want to.
You want to, dude? You're fucking almost 30. You
and
can't
that
now.
seems like a pretty easy thing to do if you really wanted to.
I wanted to.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
I'll change it.
I heard that, like, do you remember when, like, we were, like, young? It was, like, the generation, I think it was our sister's generation. Some people had pacifiers as, like, accessories back then.
No. I do remember our generation having ew, dude, why are we talking like this? I do remember, you remember the child's backpack phase?
On the front?
Or that too, yeah.
Yes, that
But
I
like
remember.
that, I
That's-
remember like everyone had like a child's backpack at one point. I was like, what the fuck is this?
And it was, like, when footy pajamas came back in, too. That was a little after that, but, like...
I don't really hate it that much.
I don't hate the footy pajamas, but, like, there's a thing with, like... And you know me. I love maintaining a connection between my childhood and my adulthood.
Yeah.
I think the whole, like, pacifiers are meant for babies. They're not meant
But what are they meant for? Like, let's
soothing a toddler
Right.
or an infant.
Okay. Don't you think though that because that is a universal way to soothe a child, that there is something in the human DNA that is soothed by the sucking of a pass?
Sure. I don't think that at the adult age, however you choose to define that,
Right.
you should revert to that to cope with whatever stressors you have in your
How
life.
should you do it?
I mean, there's a plethora of ways, from therapy to whatever. I don't...
It just goes, there you go.
Yeah, alcohol, sure.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. I don't...
You coughed
You
it?
got me. You got me. I don't know if the response is
Pacifier.
sucking on a pacifier.
Well, and also you're supposed to stop doing it because it could fuck up your teeth.
Well,
At
I
a
think
certain
at your...
point.
I think
We're
once
past
you're...
the point of it.
Yeah, once you're like a fully formed mouth,
Yeah.
it's not going to do anything.
Right.
You know?
When do you stop pacifiering?
Who are you asking?
For
Frankie?
children.
Oh, okay. They say by like... I know, like, Ruby was really difficult to get rid of hers.
Uh-huh.
And we did all the tricks. We cut it, you know, we tried to plant it, all that stuff. I've told that story.
Oh, yeah, planting it.
Yeah, I've told that story. I was a fucking mess.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
But I think they say around like 2, 2.5, 3,
Yeah.
you know.
I think my brother had it till he was like 9.
That's old.
Yeah, what?
That's old.
Does your brother just have a vertical mouth?
He's all right.
That's old.
No, yeah, we all knew. It was a little old.
Nine's exaggerated.
I'm letting you know now. If I'm a 9-year-old and I know my buddy has a pacifier,
Yeah.
bring back bullying.
Yeah, I think he brought it to school once, and we were like, you know, we kind of have to,
Excuse me.
like, in his
This is
backpack.
hyperbole.
We didn't know. We didn't
Is this
know.
the brother I met?
Yeah,
We
well,
met
one,
both.
yeah, you met both.
We met
of them.
both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
So
don't
one
know.
of those
Yeah, it's fair.
guys had a pacifier
Yeah.
till real late.
yeah.
I wonder who it is. Is it him or him?
Yeah. Oh my God. Make that face one more time. And we do have ads. Let's get to these ads real quick, ladies and gentlemen. The first one, we have a new ad here, and that is this right here. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Okay, these are Happy Thursday spiked refreshers, and the best part, they're bubble free.
Ooh.
Okay, so they're not carbonated. They are spiked refreshers. This one is pineapple star fruit, which is absolutely delit.
I got raspberry dragon fruit.
Raspberry dragon fruit. They're smooth. They're easy. 4.4% alcohol, so you can only have them if you're 21 or above. But they are delicious, honestly. They're strawberry, pineapple star fruit, black cherry, mango passion fruit. But it's great, all right? So you don't have to wait till Friday. Happy Thursday right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Anne's sipping on over there. You know, enjoy, buddy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so if you're feeling thirsty, have a happy Thursday. Weekend vibes all summer long. Go to drinkhappythursday.com/basement. Okay, that is drinkhappythursday.com/basement. Celebrate responsibly. Non-carbonated, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. 21 plus, contains alcohol. But yeah, amazing stuff. Tastes good. Like it. Love it. Want some mo of it. Right, Frank?
Yeah. Did not
And-
expect you to go that route.
Our next sponsor is Skims. Okay, Skims. Obviously, we know that they make women's underwear and undergarments and things like that, but they also have a men's line, which I'm actually wearing right now. I'm wearing the Skims right now. It is super comfortable. It's breathable. And even if it's hot as hell like it is right now in the studio, because yes, the AC broke again. And I am sweating from my head like you would not believe. But downstairs, dry as a bone. Okay, because it's breathable and it's not too tight, but it keeps everything in place. It's exactly what you want out of underwear, and it feels like it's really good quality stuff as well. So you know you're getting the best when you go to Skims, okay? So shop Skims men's at skims.com. Let them know that we sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows, okay? So go to skims.com and buy some stuff. You know what I mean? They got some, cotton 5-inch boxer briefs. They got a stretch brief. They got all kinds of stuff. So go to skims.com. Let them know that we sent you and enjoy that. And we also have Simply Safe. Okay, Simply Safe. Most security systems only take action after someone breaks in. That's too late. Simply Safe's new Active Guard outdoor protection helps stop break-ins before they happen. Okay, they have AI-powered cameras, live monitoring agents detect suspicious activity around your apartment. People are always watching, making sure that you're super safe. So if you have a house, you have a home, you have things you want to protect, you're going to need a nice security system, and Simply Safe is the one to go to. Okay, they were named the best home security system of 2025 by CNET. 4 million plus Americans have Simply Safe and trust it. So enjoy. Also ranked #1 in customer service, 60-day money-back guarantee. So you're getting the best of the best here. So visit simplysafe.com/basement to claim 50% off of a new system with a professional monitoring plan and get your first month for free. That is simplysafe.com/basement. There is no safe like Simply Safe.
You know what also is a safe gamble with your time and your money? Patreon.com/thebasementyard. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you every single week about Patreon. And why? Because we love to give you more of what you love, which apparently is us. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to do that. And for those of you guys that don't know about Patreon or are first-time listeners, which it is very possible, Patreon.com/thebasementyard is the best way to support us. If you sign up for that first tier, you get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance. And then that second tier, well, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday morning. So episodes of The Basement Yard on Monday at 7 a.m., episodes of The Basement Yard on Friday at 7 a.m. And let me tell you, does it get better than that? I don't know. You tell me. Does it? I hope you like it. So go check it out. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. And if you want to sign up, do yourself a favor and save yourself a little bit of money, okay? If you go to patreon.com/thebasementyard on your web browser, you'll be able to sign up there and save a little bit of money. If you sign up in a smart app, whether it be Google Play Store or Apple Store, whatever, they're going to take some extra money from you. So if you want it, you want to save yourself money, listen to what I'm telling you. Patreon.com/thebasementyard. I hope you have a good time with it. And guess what? We're still at it, baby. The Basement Yard, we are doing our live shows. We're on tour. We're getting back after it. And we're having a lot of fun doing it. And a part of one of the reasons why we're having fun is because we're interacting with you guys. And if you want to potentially interact with us at these shows, if you're coming to any of those shows, go to thebasementyard.com/submit. That's where we ask you guys to submit questions, stories, stuff that we may or may not talk about during these shows. We might talk about them without you or with you, to you, whatever. So go check it out, thebasementyard.com/submit. And if there are shows that you are looking to come to, there are still some tickets available at some of those shows. So go check them out at thebasementyard.com as well. All right, folks, I love you. I thank you. I don't want to spank you. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question for you boys.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So there's this thing going around online. This guy bought a $3 Coke, and he handed the bartender $10 and said, "Keep 5." How much money do you think the guy should have gotten back?
The bartender?
Yeah, so...
I could see.
Wait, okay,
So
hold
I'll
on.
say it again.
I walk into a bar.
Yeah.
I buy a $3 Coke. I give him $10. I go, keep 5. How much change am I expecting?
How much change are you expecting back?
That's a great point. $2 is the answer, but I could see why people are just like, oh, keep 5 is just like, give me back only 5. Take the $2 tip.
Keep 5.
Yeah, like it's $3. I give you a 10, and it's like, keep 5. Some people are probably making the argument that it's just like, make it a total of 5.
What would you do if you were the bartender, though, and someone says keep 5?
I'm taking 10. Fuck that. I'm taking the whole 10. What are you talking about? You gave me a 5, dude.
Wait, but when he said that, what would you think he means?
I meant keep $5, give him 2 back.
Right.
I know that's what he meant. but I could see what people are confusing that for.
No.
It's not
This
what-
happened to the guy.
Yeah, it's not what he meant.
He was expecting 5 back because
Yeah.
he said keep 5.
He
But
got
the
mad.
guy, he got back 2, so he was like, what the fuck?
Oh, then he's an idiot.
Yeah, that's wrong language.
That's
wrong
language.
verbiage.
You literally gave him the keys to the kingdom, and he decided to go and stay at night.
No one tells you if something costs $3 and you go keep 5. No one is expecting you to be like keep whatever I'm about to say is the tip.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you only want them to charge a certain amount, you say, just give me back
Give me 5.
X amount. That's
Yeah,
what I've...
give me 5.
I've said that before. If something is, $5 and I hand them a 10, I'll be like, just give me back 2 or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Or just keep the change. Like, if you're saying keep, you're being very specific with your verbiage.
Let me ask you a question because this happened to me a ton when I was working like delivering pizzas. Let's say a pizza is $17.
Okay.
Right? I deliver a pizza to you. You obviously have a $20 bill.
Yep.
What are you tipping me?
I mean, that's a hard question to answer.
How is this a hard question?
I guess I would just say keep the change.
Wow, that was so hard to come to.
No, but like if I had more cash on me, I would say like, oh, here's an extra couple bucks.
So you're the reason why it's difficult for you is not because you're deciding between $1 and $3 tip. You're deciding between 3 or more.
Yes.
What would you do?
If I only had the 20, yeah, keep the change.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want $1 back.
Which dollar amount are you not saying keep the change? What if it was $16?
I think if it's 15, I'm fine with them taking it.
14.
It's a dicey because I rather them just keep the 5, but I also don't want to have $1 back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
that's
this is
what's
why
tough.
I'm asking.
That's
Because
what's tough.
when I would deliver pizzas, I would deliver and someone would give me a 20 and they'd say, just give me $1 back. And I'm like, dude, give me the $1. Like, I wouldn't say that obviously, but I'd be like, okay, and I'd give them the $1 back.
that was back
But
when
I'd be
it-
like, bro, it's $1.
That's back when $1 went a lot farther than it does today, Joey.
I mean,
And that's as a result of inflation. And we tricked you guys. We had an episode about being finance bros. Now,
back.
now we're talking the value of the dollar. All right. I'm Frank Alvarez. No. I think
So many people were like, give me the $1 back. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I
Because like clearly I'm delivering pizzas here, bro. Like I'm not like fucking making billions of dollars or anything.
I will say this, and I am in full support. Like I consider myself, and always have been, a pretty generous tipper because like I see that these people are working. This is their fucking livelihood. But like, I lost my train of thought.
Good. I am always been a good tipper because I've worked in an industry that where my paycheck would be like $65 literally, and then I would have to make money off of tips. And it just like depends on some people like are very generous. Like there was one guy, a pizza I remember was like $15.20. He would give us like $23. So we're all fighting to go there because he's going like what you said, like you're giving a little extra on top of like what the change is. But there were some people that were just like, where it's $15.20, and then it's like, oh, keep $3, give me like $1 back, and it's like, all right, but fuck.
Here's the thing that I was going to try to say before because I forgot. We grew up in a time where tipping a delivery person was like max $5. Like I remember delivery people, and it would just be like, oh, here's $3. Like that.
3 to 5 was like the normal.
That's
range.
what I remember. Now, I'm in full support of people earning their livelihood. I am absolutely. I mean, that's also a weird statement saying they need to earn a livelihood, but you know what I mean. These food delivery apps that'll be like, oh, 15% of your order is the tip. Like, yo, don't make me have to be the bad guy here. Now you're making me have to be an asshole and take money out of these people's pockets. I do it because I don't want to be that guy, like I'm going to pay it forward when I have the opportunity. But like, since when has delivering a pizza gone from being max $5 tip to $15 now?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I had the opposite. You guys had, when I was delivering pizzas, there was one guy who, no matter what the order was, would only give $1. So we were all fighting to not take his order.
But like, even at that time, that was normal. Like, I'm not saying it was kind, but like, I feel like that's what I remember people would tip a delivery person, between $1 and $5.
When I was younger and like my parents would give me money and we would order pizza, I would always like 3 was like the max. Because I didn't even know that it was like a percentage based thing, which maybe it wasn't back then. It was
I
just
don't
kind of
think
like
it
$3,
was.
just like a standard delivery. Like
Yeah, maybe it wasn't.
that's what you should expect.
It was also like
Bro.
$15 for a large pie of pizza, where now it's like 30.
Yeah, if you're getting
Yeah.
like a specialty pie, it's
Yeah.
fucking bananas. There was this one woman that like at this pizzeria you can't order slices. You could only order pies. But there was this one old woman that they would let her order slices. So I delivered 2 slices to her one time. I forget how much it was, but I gave her the pizza, and then she gave me the money, and she was like, it was like this whole thing. Like I think it was like $6-7 or something, but she gave me a $10 bill. So she's like, oh, just pay me like exact change. And I was like, okay, cool. So I gave her $3. Like let's say it was 7, she gave me 10, so I gave her the $3 back. And then she goes in her pocket and she takes out a quarter and puts it in my hand. It was the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah,
And then I
well,
left there too, and I was
I
like,
remember my
"You
grandmother
old
used-
bitch.
Yeah.
But it was super cute to be like, this fucking old woman is like,
Yeah, I
like,
remember
take
my
this
grandmother, when we would order food, like she would open a coin like
Yeah,
bag,
yeah.
and she like the one that had like the clasp that like it's like the 2 balls that like sit like this. You know
I
what I'm
love
talking
those
about?
things. I go like this.
I know. I just do it like that the whole
Yeah.
time. But like she would literally open it and she would pick quarters out and she'd be like, "Give this to them for a tip." I don't. That guy is an idiot, because that guy clearly like
Yeah.
he fumbled and he's probably pissed about it, because he's like, "How dare they? They just wanted to, fuck you. Give the person, they probably need it a lot." I hate that, but I also hate the idea of just like, I'm ordering sushi takeout and it's $80 and I'm tipping $20.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for that? I do it because I'm
mean,
like paying it forward, but
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like that's just never been my experience. Because like I said, when I was delivering, the most I was ever paid for a delivery was like $25, and that was because I had to go into their house and I had these catering dishes and I had to set those up and light this thing on fire, blah blah blah. And she gave me $25, which I was hype about, because you never get $25 when you're driving around the neighborhood delivering shit. It's usually like, $3 here, $5 here, $3 here, like. But to get $25 is like, wow. But then if someone's spending $80, which is a lot, and then you have to tip 20% on top of that, it's a lot. It gets up there, dude.
I'm more impressed at the fact that you delivered pizza prior to like online GPS, like GPS on your phone.
Did I ever tell you about my first day when I worked there? By the way, R.I.P.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they're done.
Oh, that's
Oh, I didn't
fucking
tell you that.
heartbreaking.
The pizzeria that I worked at they were like a staple in the neighborhood, and they're shutting down.
Why?
My sister, I don't know. My sister just went with her kids as like a last for being there.
Oh, when
Isn't
are
that
they
crazy?
shutting
I
down?
think they may be like this week. I think. Crazy,
That
right?
Fucking breaks my heart, dude.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But my first day of work at this place, it was a Friday night, and I have my dad's giant red van, and I went to go pull into a parking space. And mind you, I had been driving for like less than a year. I pull into a parking space, I hit the car next to me, and the woman's in the car. So she gets out of the car and she's freaking out, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is my first day of work. And she looks at the car. There's nothing wrong with either of our cars. So she's just kind of like, all right, whatever. Like, you're fine. Like, just back up so I could get out. I was like, oh, thank God. I get into work. This has never happened my entire time working there. I get in there. The guy goes, you have 8 orders. And I'm like, what? So I called my dad, and I was like, I need you to drive. So I was in the back of this van. My dad's driving. I'm fucking slamming against the walls here.
Yeah.
And I'm yelling out addresses. And I'm like, where's this? 23rd Terrace? What the fuck is that? And I'm like organizing them, and then I'm running them out and blah, blah, blah. Like halfway through the shift, though, he like left, and I was able to figure it out. But I had no GPS. You just had to know how to read addresses.
I mean, we also grew up in a pretty like
grid.
easy to understand neighborhood in terms of just like, all right, it's a 40th and 20th Avenue, like, okay, you could that's one block. You can kind of piece it together from there.
You can read addresses, right?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, like now, not growing up, but like living in like a more like
Yeah, that's impossible.
outside of the city area where it'll just be like, 1286 Maple Drive, and I'm just like, oh, come
Fuck
on,
is
brother.
that?
What the fuck are we doing? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's right off of fucking Main Street, which is next to, and I'm like, give
Yeah.
me the grid. I'm good with the grid.
In New York, it's like 22, 46, 49th Street. So, 22 is the avenue, and it's the 46th house, not the 46th house, but like the house that says 46 on that street or avenue. Or whatever.
Yeah, and most of the houses went by twos, so it would be like,
It was like odds on one side, evens on the
yes,
other.
yes. And then also, if it was on the avenue, it would be like,
It would be the avenue instead of the street.
yeah, it would. So it would say like 4204, because then you're like, oh, okay, it's moving toward 43rd.
Yeah.
Way fucking easier.
I will say we have avenues and streets, and that first batch, the first one I looked at said 23rd Terrace, and I was like, I don't know where that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of 23rd.
It's by
Terrace.
Astoria Park. It's like one of those like side
Yo,
streets.
that whole area is such a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah.
There's like half streets. I remember when I used to drive to you when you lived in Long Island City. It was just like I'm driving down 21st Street and it's like 23rd Avenue, 23rd Road,
Yeah.
23rd
Drive.
23rd Terrace, 23rd Circle, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It was such a cluster.
Don't love it. But we do have more sponsors at the end of the day. We do have that. Let's get it set hot. We have Hims, okay? Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medication, serums, and sprays, okay? So a lot of men are losing their hair or they're thinning just a little bit or whatever the case is. You can get Hims to try and help you out, stop your hair loss, treat your hair loss. These are doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients like minoxidil can stop hair loss, regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. No hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule, okay? For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/basement, okay? That is hims.com/basement for your free online visit. Again, that is hims.com/basement. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. So, folks, get after it, all right? And lastly here, we have BetterHelp. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, which is online therapy, okay? If you want to talk to a therapist, they make it very easy with their onboarding process. It's just 48 hours. You'll talk to a therapist very soon. And they make it very easy to jump from therapist to therapist to find the right fit for you. That is the most important part of therapy, in my opinion, is that you have to have someone that you kind of vibe with that gets what you want out of this. And, you got to have a rapport. So that's very important. So that's good that they have that. But they have over 30,000 therapists. It's the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. So amazing. They have also an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 with over 1.7 million client reviews. So it's a great score. People seem to be liking it. So get BetterHelp. Our listeners can get 10% off of the first month at betterhelp.com/basementyard. That is betterhelp.com/basementyard. Okay, so this is already more affordable than in-person therapy. So, you can save some extra money there. That 10% off at betterhelp.com/basementyard. So enjoy that. I also have a question for the both of you. How much time do you think you spend on social media each day?
Maybe maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. It's probably a problem, honestly. Like too much. I would say like the baseline is too much.
I thought you were going to give a number and you said too much.
I feel like this is an unfair question for me. It's like it's the job, and I run a lot of social media accounts.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
It's a lot.
But okay, so what amount are you just like?
Leisure.
Yeah. And I guess leisure is also like when you have to post stuff, like that's not a lot of time that you have to spend.
You're right, but then
you're spending time on it.
You're right, but then once you get on there and you already post, it's like, well, I'm already on here. And then you start scrolling. Probably a few hours for sure.
Yeah, but that's so vague.
I feel like
three to four, because at night I'm scrolling.
yeah, that's the thing is like
In
in the
bed?
morning, in the morning when I wake up, I'll like
When I wake up, I put on my makeup.
oh, I didn't know that's where you were going there. I'm sorry, I didn't leave to.
you.
I want to look up my screen time.
Go ahead.
In the morning when I rise,
What is that, Jesus? What are you saying?
I sit there and like I'll have like my morning like kind of like drink routine or whatever, and I'll sit there and I'll scroll for a little bit, and then I'll get some stuff done.
TikTok, TikTok.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly TikTok, I would say, honestly.
Okay.
But I also sit there and I'm like, what can I post? You know what I mean? Because I try to get like ideas to post myself, and then at night.
You're just there.
Well, like at night, so like when all the kids are asleep, I put my phone down and I just like I hang with Becca and we'll watch something. But like when the kids are awake and they're just like leisurely watching something before bed, I'm fucking going on that thing. But yeah, I would say whatever the answer is, I don't like it. Because I feel like that's just one of those things where like I feel like if you were to ask the most people, they would say that they spend too much time on social media.
Oh yeah. I think
What about you?
Wait, do you have your screen time?
Yeah, it's a lot. on TikTok, I was right. It's like 3 hours a day.
Okay.
My total screen time daily average is 9 hours.
That's a lot.
But I do like in the shower, I'm YouTubing and I'm watching videos all the
You're
time.
YouTubing in the shower.
Yeah, like I like
used to
like
do
listening
that.
to videos.
I used to do that, but I've stopped. I haven't done it in 3 years.
All right, it's not meth.
I mean, I made it. Oh, fuck you both. I made it like a resolution of something I wanted to do, and I stuck with it.
To stop watching to YouTube?
Just to like stop using my phone in places I didn't need to. Like, like I would throw a video on and I'd get in the shower.
And you would watch it while you're showering?
No, I wouldn't watch it. I would just listen.
Interesting.
Like in the car on long drives, I don't listen to music. I'll put on like an informational podcast or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll listen to like my like movie talk stuff.
I have such like the misophonia thing is so real. Dude, after doing that OPL episode and listening to what misophonia is, I was like, oh my god, I fucking have that like bad.
Can you explain it one more time?
I mean, I don't know exactly like whatever, but you're very sensitive to like sounds. So like I can't do two things at once. If I can barely like. If I'm driving and the radio's on and someone's trying to talk to me, I can't do that. Like that's too many things at once. I can't read unless it's absolutely silent. And like if I'm watching TV and someone's playing something on their phone that's like making noise, I can't. It literally gives me like a visceral reaction. I'm like, turn your fucking phone off.
Interesting.
Like, it's just
I
just
guess
can't do that.
I guess I have that for like reading for like the 3 times a year I read. But like if someone's like if like I'm watching a show and Becca's scrolling on her phone, that means nothing.
When you can hear it?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
That means nothing
I
to
would,
me.
I would be like, do you mind like lowering that like to basically? And also in return, I don't like even doing that because if I'm on my phone and I'm watching stuff, but the TV's on, I'll lower the fuck out of mine because like I don't even want to mix them. So it's like that.
Do you do the thing where you lower the music to park, like that kind of thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do that. If I'm like coming up on a place I've never been before, I lower it. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It doesn't make sense.
It's just like focus, maybe.
It's just like a comfort thing, possibly.
Yeah, I don't know. But I can't like I wouldn't be able to like shower and there's like a video. I'd be like I'm clearly not watching that. Like
my screen time is also fucked too because like on the days that I come in, I just to get an idea of like what time I'm going to be here and how like what is the best route to take home because there's several routes, and if you take the wrong one on the way out of New York, you could be fucking finger blasted by donkey sauce traffic.
Not very gangster.
Yeah, but most of my screen time during the week is like on the days I come in, it's heavy because it's basically 4.5 hours of Google Maps the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think I saw something recently that the like average screen time for people now is like doubled than it was like 10 years ago or something like that.
I mean, that makes sense.
Wow. We had almost all the same apps and the only thing that would be different is instead of TikTok, it was Vine.
My daily average.
I guess we're going to look this up.
Yeah, my daily average is 5 hours, 10 minutes. My most used is TikTok.
That makes sense.
And then my next most used, these two by a large margin, are TikTok and my text messages.
That's me as well. I got TikTok text messages, and then Instagram by a mile.
Yeah.
All three of those by a mile.
I'm trying to find screen time.
I have a lot of Apple
Why can't I
TV.
find
That's
this?
fucking surprising.
If you go to settings, it's right there. Google.com.
I'm literally looking at settings.
I wonder what everyone's like. Anyone who's watching this, I wonder what your
Screen time.
screen time
Yeah,
is.
right. You can write in the comments.
My
Yeah.
daily average is 6 hours 49 minutes.
6
But
hours,
again, if you
49.
look, you'll see the days that I'm in the car
yeah,
are significantly higher.
yeah.
And my most by a while is TikTok. Oh, and then YouTube.
Mhm.
Because like I'll throw on like
Bro, YouTube have 46 minutes.
a
I
day.
guess I'm never on YouTube.
I have like an hour a day, but again, that's because on my days in, I'll throw something on and listen to it,
Yeah.
you know?
Did you ever do a phone detox?
What's that?
Yeah, mad times.
You just seem like someone who would do it.
Yeah, do you want to hear how bad it was for me? I'll explain. Don't worry.
You
want to hear? Because
still got it.
It seems like something I would do, right?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
You don't
and
even
he
know the
was
fucking half of it. Eh?
Yeah, he was so pumped.
So here's what I did years ago. I bought a flip phone. I bought a flip phone and I got a new. It was $12 a month, a new plan, like a new phone number. By the way, this lasted 1 month or 2 months maybe. But
Is the number still in use?
no.
Oh, I still have it. Should
But I
give it out?
bought that because I was. This was also. I'm not gonna give the whole backstory of why this was happening during that time, but like, whatever. I was mentally in a weird place with my job and whatever, and I just felt like I was spending too much time on social media, and I didn't like it. So I was like, I need to get rid of this. So I bought a flip phone so that anytime I was like leaving the house, I would just take that. So if I was like going out with friends or I go to dinner or whatever, I would just take the flip phone because it's like, I don't need to be texted right now. Just call me on this if it's an emergency. That's the only reason why. Like that was the only reason why I was like convincing myself that I need my phone on me all the time was because what if there's an emergency? It was like, well, I fixed that problem. So I did that. 2 months. It was over. It was interesting.
I think the attempt is admirable.
The intention was there, but it was.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I really try, like, when I'm not working or when I'm not here, and like I'm with the kids or like we're having like family time or something, I put my phone down in like the other room and I leave it there on loud because like same idea. If someone needs to get in touch with me, they'll call me. I hate when people are just like texting and it's like, it's urgent. Like, if you need me, call me. But I think I probably need a phone detox because like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just like TikTok is just like,
It's just so easy to.
it's just so easy and mindless. And like to a point where like I was having this conversation. I was thinking to myself the other day, like, oh, like if I feel stressed, I open it and I scroll to not feel stressed. And that's not good. You know what I mean? Like the feeling stressed should be like, all right, figure it out, deal with it. Not like, let me just have this dopamine response to something. And I'm not like sitting there like, oh my God, I love that. It's literally
just staring. Yeah.
and it's just so fucking mindless. And I know I'm a child of this era and like I'm part of the problem, but like.
There's little things. I forgot who mentioned this, but it stuck with me. And I try, like when I get into the modes where I'm very aware of like phone usage, there are moments where I'm like, okay, this is where I'm going to earn some of my life back, essentially. Like anytime you're standing in a line or if I'm waiting for the elevator or I get in the elevator in my building or you're at a red light or you're just waiting for something, everyone just pulls out their phone. Like even if it's like, this is going to be 30 seconds, people just pull out their phone.
Yeah.
And like I've done that a billion times.
Yep.
But when I'm aware of it, I'll have to be like, don't do it. Like I'll have to actively not grab my phone because it's like muscle memory.
It is. It is muscle memory. And like you won't even like there have been times where I've gone to do it and I'd be like, what the fuck? I have no reason to open these apps. I'm not checking on something in specific, in particular or anything like that. I'm just doing it because my brain is telling me like, you have a moment, do it.
Yeah.
So like
do something.
Yeah, exactly. So I have been in the same regard. I have been like one of those people that's just like, I don't need this right now. Like I know I sound like a fucking addict, but like
it is an addiction.
We're all kind of addicted in
Without
a way.
a doubt.
And like we're going to have to figure out eventually how to break the cycle and fucking because it's a lot. There's definitely, bro, 30 years time when our kids are like in their 30s or 40s or something, like amount of research and data that comes out about smartphone usage is gonna fucking scare the shit out of us,
Dude.
because these things are also 15 years old.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I feel like I'm always on, like my brain, so I like it just because I could like stop, just scroll.
But see,
And,
that's
like, and I love it. I get the problem.
Yeah, but that
good.
may be a byproduct of you just like being an addict.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm scrolling.
And this, we might be getting too deep here, so forgive me if we are. But like, another reason I hate it is because I have been like dealing with like the feelings and effects of like, as our show is getting bigger, more and more people recognize us and stuff like that. And like, it's getting more uncomfortable for me personally. And I'm sharing this just to be completely transparent. Sometimes when I open my phone, I feel like I need to be, even though I'm not around anyone and I'm not doing anything, I need to be a character. Like, it's so strange to think about, because like I've said to myself, like, that doesn't make sense. But like, it feels like I need to be on. Like I open it and I need to be in like, cameras are on mode, you know, even if I know that they're not. It's just like a weird response my brain had. And I know I need to like put it down.
I think that maybe with time that will go away.
We'll
Because
see.
I feel like there was a time for me, like when I first started doing internet stuff, where I felt similarly. But then after a while, you kind of get this like this attitude. Because that's very interesting to hear you say that, honestly. Because now it's like I'm remembering a feeling like that, a feeling like before it was my job, it felt like I have to treat this like a job and I have to do something, and I'm not even doing anything. Like I'm just like, I don't know. It's like an energy thing, sort of. I'm not like it's not like I'm scrolling my phone like, like I'm doing something like that.
Yeah.
But it's this thing that you're like, oh, this is, there's a purpose to me scrolling right now or something like that.
Yeah.
After a while, though, you know, through my little experiments of phones and, you know, being anti-social media forever, I feel like I've kind of gotten to a place now where I'm kind of like, I don't give a shit. Like, I just like you can't control any of that, and it's all psychotic. So I'm just like,
I think maintaining, look, it's the way of the world right now. I think finding and maintaining a healthy balance is the best, because like it's in my opinion, sure, it might be admirable if you can like completely remove yourself from social media and stuff, but you're also missing out on a major component of modern society.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if you want to be one of those people, go for it. But like, I don't think the answer is just like have nothing, get off it, get rid of smartphone.
Go live in the woods.
Yeah, I don't think that does anything. Like, I think unless it's like with certain instances with like other things, but I'm specifically talking about smartphones and technology use here. Like, I think that's where it's about finding a healthy balance, healthy usage. You know, like you're never going to hear someone say like, oh, you're an alcoholic, you should learn how to drink in moderation. Like, you should probably not drink at all.
Yeah. I mean, also, one thing that really got me was, like, think about why you're doing any of it. And, like, that, to me, is, like, the easiest way to find the balance is, like, think about why you're doing anything on social media. Like, there was a time where I would go places and it's, like, I would post stories about where I was, or I would try to take like an artistic photo of this and like post that and whatever. But then like if you really sit with the idea of like, why am I doing that? Like, it's very cheap to be like, I'm entertaining people, and it's like, bro, you took a picture of a can. Like, be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lazy answer to be like, oh, that's why I'm doing it, is because it's my job or whatever. About like, that's bullshit though. Like, how many of your actions are you doing, and then you're like, eventually someone asks you that, and then you go, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Like, and there was so many instances where I felt like, I don't even know why I'm doing that. And then I was like, I'm not doing any of that shit anymore. Like, I don't want to. I like there being a very like separated thing. I like doing this show, especially because we get to just like talk and be ourselves, and it's not like, you know, fucking, you know, we don't have to like put on some huge act or anything like that. But I like their feeling like I have my real life and I have this thing, and you know, people enjoy this thing, and I love that, and it's my job, and I love doing it. But I like this too. Like, I like that they're separate shit.
Yeah, we occupy a weird space too, because like we are also finding that like in today's society, something can go mega viral and you could become very successful.
Yeah.
Seemingly overnight. I mean, look at fucking Haley Welch. You know, like I don't know
Haley
what
Welch.
Hawk Tua.
Got it.
Mrs. Tua.
Yeah.
Like literally went from being, working a
Spring Factory.
spring factory job to the next day, and for several weeks thereafter, the biggest star on the internet.
Yeah.
So like the current mentality is just like, oh, I can use this leisurely and just like maybe, just continue to work my regular job, or I can do it with the intent of like maybe something will happen one day, which is like such a strange space to occupy. Like, no, you've never heard of people in like previous generations like basically working a job and a half, like, and like one of them is like passive to like the hopes that it blows up.
Yeah. Dude, it's also like kind of freaky. The internet's so scary, dude. Like, you remember, when like very famous people will have complaints and then people will be like, well, you signed up for it, like blah blah blah. It's like every time you post on social media now, because of like how quickly people can go viral, people can say that about you. Like anytime you post anything, it's like, well, you signed up for it the second you posted that. You're not like a celebrity who's been in a bunch of movies and now it's like, I can't even leave my house without people complaining about, or taking pictures of me or doing whatever the fuck, blah blah blah. It's like you could just post something and then the next day you're the biggest thing in the world, and then everyone's gonna find a reason to hate you.
Yeah, because it's not them.
That's such a fucking
because
crazy
it's not
thing.
because you did what those other people, like I said, like those other people hoped happened to them, so they fucking hate you for it because the way you went about it was stupid. I mean, like,
it's crazy.
Let's use fucking Mrs. Welch, not Mrs. Miss Welch as an example. Like, I'm sure people hate her not because of anything other than the fact that she got famous for talking about.
Well, originally the rug pull really did it, but
Yeah,
I know.
I think that's a better example because like it was a street interview on someone else's thing.
yeah,
So like what happened to her is like, okay, I get like, yeah, she didn't really ask for that, but the people who post and then go mega viral and then complain, it's like, well, you did kind of sign up for that.
See, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because the intent is not always behind going viral. Also, she didn't post that herself.
Well, that's why.
Well, that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
he's
yeah,
saying.
Yeah. Like that. I think that's a good example is her like in this whole thing because she didn't ask for that, and it happened to her. That's a good example. But people who do post, it's like, well, then why did you?
I think that everyone should be under the assumption that if you're getting in front of any sort of camera, you are 1 second away from having to live with whatever you're saying on camera.
But that's what I'm
Or doing, yeah.
But that wasn't the case forever. Like even
Okay.
when I first started doing YouTube, no one like had one video and then you're somebody. Like you had to have some sort of consistency, and then you were like with a groups of people and working with this person, that person, and you kind of establish yourself. But now it's like it doesn't even matter. Like it goes like this. Like one person go crazy viral, did the coolest thing in the world, and then no one cares like a month later. But for that 1 month, everybody's looking at you and everyone's expecting like you to have like an opinion on everything, and also like it be correct, and like they can judge you and say whatever. Like you have to be under the assumption that everything you say will be like not like a cop held against you.
Yeah. I mean, but also like when you started doing it, the only place that stuff lived was basically just on YouTube.
Yeah. It wasn't even Instagram.
It wasn't.
That makes me feel so old.
Yeah, you are.
Instagram didn't
You
exist.
are. You are. Like it was before, like so now if you post like this, it's on YouTube and then it's on TikTok. Some of it by us like are doing, but like you see that there are people that make their clips and like then it's everywhere. And then people that I like it's just it spreads like wildfire. And yes, correct. Then everyone is just like, well, you put it out there, you're inviting the criticism, you're inviting, it's strange. So like
it also starts to get dicey when like you use its benefits and then complain about its negativities as well. Like in the same
but see,
vein
like that's
of,
the only thing that I struggle with is because I really used to have the mentality, and we might have even like an earlier episode of this show that you and I did like talked about like, well, if you're famous and people come up to you, you signed up for it. But like I've kind of done a 180 on it because two things can be true at the same time. Like you can have fame and notoriety and an amount of celebrity, whether small or large. But like with that should come a reasonable expectation of privacy, and respect. Just because you're a person on a thing or in a thing doesn't mean like, oh, then all fucking rights have gone for that person entirely. Bro, that happened to me. And I'm going to speak about this very candidly. I doubt this person is watching this, but like I went out with Becca and the kids maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I was standing in line for something, and guy came up with his sister, partner, whatever. I don't know. And he's like, listen, I'm a huge fan. I don't want to bother you. Came to your Radio City show last year. It was so much fun. Congrats on everything. Do you mind if we take a picture? Yes. Okay. Yeah, of course. No problem. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We took a picture. There was a girl standing behind me. And she goes, can I ask you a question? I go, yeah. She goes, does that make you uncomfortable? And I was like, sometimes, sometimes when they're not being respectful or something. And she's like, yeah, I could see that, And I was like, yeah, it's just like, it's a strange world to live in.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later, not even, she goes, can I take a picture with you? Like, and I have no problem doing it because like she was kind and I have, like it's a moment like for this person. Okay. But you asked and you got the information that was like,
oh, so in your mind, it's like, this makes me
it's
uncomfortable?
making me a little uncomfortable, but like that doesn't matter to you in that moment. And it's just, it's a weird space to occupy. And I think that you could make an argument. And again, like I said, in 30 to 40 years, when all these documentaries and long-term studies are coming out about the effects of social media, that's when we're going to be like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah. I'm curious, what about like people recognizing you makes you uncomfortable?
It's not people recognizing me that makes me uncomfortable.
That
I consider myself very lucky. I really do.
But I'm saying like specifically where you're like, yeah, sometimes it makes you uncomfortable. Like,
well, in that situation, I was with Becca and the kids.
Yep.
Which that makes me a little uncomfortable because like I'm here with my family. I'm chasing kids around. Like you see, so like you're gonna ask me for a picture. I have to keep my eyes on this child. And I always ask, anytime I've been with the kids and someone's asked for a picture, I say, as long as the kids are not in the picture, because that's not them, like I don't want them to be involved in that. So like that, and then sometimes too, like, and I'm sure you get this, sometimes I just want to go and grab something, and I'm not fucking Taylor Swift or some massive celebrity that it's like crazy, but like I'm sometimes in the mood where I just don't want to be bothered. I want to go and buy something at Target and then just go home with complete anonymity.
Yeah.
And that's changed. Completely being completely transparent.
Yeah.
So like I just think that like that moment in particular was like that person had information. I gave them what they asked for. It is. Yes, it makes me a little uncomfortable. Okay, didn't matter to them.
Okay, no, but like, is the uncomfortableness that you're feeling like what do you think is the root of that? It's just like I don't want to interact with a stranger right now. Or?
Sometimes it's also like. I think we're very transparent with who we are with the people that listen.
Uh-huh.
And I think that when they see me, they like sometimes they want the Frank in front of the camera, or the Joe in front of the camera. So it'll be like, yo, douchebag, what's up, brother? Fucking hot dogs, yeah. And, I play into it a little bit, but like you're not always ready for that. At least I'm not personally,
Yeah. I mean, luckily I haven't really experienced that too often where people are kind of like, whatever. And like, I don't mind seeing people in public. The only thing, I mean, it's uncomfortable because I don't get it. Like, I just can't really understand. I don't view like my life doesn't feel that important. Like I don't understand people having a reaction to seeing me to the point where they want to take a picture with me. I don't get that. Like it does because I don't feel like that. Like I and it's weird. Sometimes I see celebrities acting like celebrities, and I'm like, are they like lying to themselves, or are they just like living very differently than me? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like you have to cross this line eventually where you just submit of like, yes, it is me here, and like, and I'm gonna wear a disguise because I'm so popular, and I just can't get myself to that point because it's like I just don't get it. Like I don't get. In the case of me, like maybe for other people, it's like legendary people where it's like you've been entertaining people for 50 years and people never see you, so like now it's like cool or whatever the fuck. But like I don't know, for me it's like I just don't understand it. Like that's the only part that gets me uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable by people approaching me or like wanting to take pictures or anything. It just, the part that makes me uncomfortable is when that does happen. And then other people around are looking like, who the fuck is that? And now people are just staring at you, and I'm kind of like, oh God, like, because people will make their judgments like, who the fuck does that kid think he is, or whatever. And it's like, oh, I don't even want to, do this because I feel like I don't want to explain myself because there's been times when people are like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't even want to answer
my God.
that." Like, how do
I
say
hate that question.
Like that's an awkward one. But I honestly, in the last 5 years, have not had anything that really stands out to me where I felt like this was a horrible interaction and I hated that and it made me extremely uncomfortable or whatever. For the most part, you know, especially in New York, if I go out, people will recognize me, but it's usually like very quick. You know, sometimes there's a picture, sometimes there's not, and it's super fine and everyone just keeps it pushing.
I'm not even saying that these interactions are negative. Like, these 99% of the people are kind and very, 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 very sweet, and you know, are not being disrespectful at all. You know, it's and it's not like, I am very appreciative of it because I am well aware that like it might not be like this forever, and I'm very okay with that because like it's those people that are putting us in these positions that we could do this, that we could do fucking Madison Square Garden. But like, there is a level to it that just is uncomfortable for me because it's like this interaction is in a bubble. It's not a real human interaction. Like and I, just like you're saying, like who am I supposed to be in this situation?
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like myself, and to that person, it's I'm still wading through trying to figure it out.
That's a better way of sort of explaining it. It's like, I feel like me, but the person you feel like I am, I don't feel like that. So do I have to pretend to be like that or something?
Yes. So
know?
sometimes I'm like, oh shit, and they're not doing anything like overtly most of the time to make me feel that way, but it's just like they know me as this. So like if they're seeing me and they see me as that, like, do I have to be that like right now?
Like you want to be, but also you kind of feel like bad because you're like, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, and again, they're not doing anything. It's me. It's really just me wading
it's
through.
A mental thing,
it's wading through trying to figure this all out, and it's difficult.
And if you're watching this and you're a little confused, like just imagine that like all of a sudden you would go out and people, you know, are like know you, like strangers like know your name, and then some people want to take pictures with you, and some people like reference things in your life that you didn't even know people knew. Like, if that happened enough, like eventually you become a little desensitized to it, but if it happened enough, you'd be like, okay, this is sort of weird. It sort of changes how I behave a little bit. Because like even for me, if I go out somewhere, and this has been happening to me for a while, flex, but this has been happening to me for a while, but if I'm out at a place and I know that people have come up to me and even they're super nice and, you know, whatever, I think like not now, but like for a period of time that would reflect in my behavior, because I would feel like, oh, I don't feel like I can be totally myself now because someone's looking at me and I don't even think they're doing this, but I think me being insecure of feeling like, oh, I have to like be somebody now because people here are expecting.
That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah, like it's like, oh no, now I have to like, I don't know. It's like a weird feeling.
No,
but like it's
is,
not
yes.
real. I'm doing it to myself.
Yes, and that's exactly what I just said. And 99% of the time, all of the interactions have been kind, and they've had such nice things to say about us and our show, and but it's just like, it's just a weird thing. And then, like you said, the people like that, someone will come up and take a picture, and then literally, I had a guy at a pizzeria go, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say to that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like. And I know it's a New York, New Jersey thing where they're not impressed by anything. You know what I mean? It's like, who the fuck are you? I don't give a fuck. You know, you play for the Yankees. I only like that. Like, it's a very weird space to live in. And, yeah.
You don't play for the Yankees. We know that, right?
Fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. We're having a nice conversation, and that's what you chime in with.
He's like, yeah, but let's just get this out of the way. You don't play for the fucking.
I have gotten. I gotta admit, I thought I was meeting the catcher for the Mets today. I swear to God. Like,
well, his name is Francisco Alvarez.
Yeah. Recently, someone said to me like, "Oh, I there was a small part of me that was excited. I might have been going to meet the catcher of the Mets."
That's so funny.
And I'm like, nope. No, I am not the catcher for the Mets.
Nope, but that's all I got.
Yeah, well, we didn't
You used
do
to be a
finance.
catcher at least.
I was a catcher, never for the Mets.
Right.
But That was listen. The finance bros conversation. This. I mean,
We waited to the end of the episode. It wasn't the entire episode, which is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
it's a couple minutes. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
couple
Totally
minutes.
fine. And I'm gonna sweat my ass
Yeah,
continually.
it's hot,
off.
hot, 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 hot.
But thank you guys.
Hot,
so much
hot, 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 hot,
for- hot. You know what that's from?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for making it through that conversation. A little venting sesh, a little therapy with me and Frank. No big deal.
Joey loves these episodes,
What?
like where we have like deep conversations.
Well, I got to trick you into therapy 'cause I know you're not going. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. Like Frank said earlier, go to thebasementyard.com, get tickets to our shows that are coming up soon. There's still some tickets left, a couple of shows left, and we are super excited. Thank you to everyone who joins the Patreon, patreon.com/thebasementyard. You can follow me at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show at The Basement Yard on everything. Where can they find you?
You can find me with a mouthful of tiramisu.
And that is all. See you guys next time.